Mr. Sheldrake's office? This is C.C. Baxter. Would you please tell Mr. Sheldrake I'd like to come up and see him? It's rather important. Will you call me back, please? Mr. Sheldrake, I've got good news for you. All your troubles are over. I'm going to take Miss Kubelik off your hands. The plain fact is, I love her. I haven't told her yet. I thought that you should be the first to know. After all, you don't really want her, and I do. And although it may sound presumptuous, she needs somebody like me. So I think it'd be the best thing all around. Solution-wise. Yes. Oh, I'll be right up. Mr. Sheldrake, got good news for you. All your troubles are over.
Well, hiya, buddy boy. What happened to you?
Hit by a swinging door. Or maybe a yellow cab.
That guy really must have belted him.
Yeah, he's punchy. Talking to himself.
27.
You see, Mr. Sheldrake, those 2 days she spent in the apartment have made me realize how lonely I'd been before. Thanks to you, I'm in a financial position to marry her. If I can ever square things with her family. Good morning. C.C. Baxter?
Mr. Baxter is here.
Send him in.
Mr. Sheldrake, I've got good news for you.
I've got good news for you, Baxter. All your troubles are over.
Sir?
I know how worried you were about Miss Kubelik. Well, stop worrying. I'm going to take her off your hands.
You're going to take her off my hands?
That's right, Baxter. I've moved out of the house. I'm going to be staying in town at the athletic club.
You left your wife?
Well, if you must know, I fired my secretary. My secretary got to my wife, and my wife fired me. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah.
Now, what's your news, Baxter?
It's about Miss Kubelik. She's feeling all right again, so she went back home.
Swell. And don't think I've forgotten what you did for me. This way, Baxter. Sit down. Try it on for size. You like? It's all yours.
Mine?
My assistant, Roy Thompson, has been shifted to the Denver office, and you're taking his place. What's the matter, Baxter? You don't seem very excited.
Well, it's just that so many things have been happening so fast. I'm very pleased. Especially for Miss Kubelik. Now that I've gotten to know her better, I think she's the kind of girl that definitely ought to be married to someone.
Oh, sure. But first, the property settlement has to be worked out, and then it takes 6 weeks in Reno. Meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy being a bachelor for a while. Oh, by the way, Baxter, you now can have lunch in the executive dining room.
Yes, sir.
That's just one of the privileges that goes with this job. You also get a nice little expense account, use of the executive washroom. So what happened to you, Baxter?
I got kicked in the head, too.
Oh?
Good evening, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, Miss Kubelik. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. How's your eye?
Oh, fine.
How's everything at the apartment?
Nothing's changed. You know, we never did finish that chin game.
I know. Well, I suppose you heard about Mr. Sheldrake.
You mean leaving his wife? Yeah. I'm very happy for you.
I never thought he'd do it.
I told you all along. See, you were wrong about Mr. Sheldrake.
I guess so.
For that matter, you were wrong about me, too. What you said about those who take and those who get took. Well, Mr. Sheldrake wasn't using me. I was using him. See? Last month, I was at desk 861 on the 19th floor, and I'm on the 27th floor. Paneled office, 3 windows, so it all worked out fine. Both getting what we want.
Yes. You walking to the subway?
No, thank you. Well, to tell you the truth, I had this heavy date for tonight.
Oh.
Aren't you meeting Mr. Sheldrake?
No. You know how people talk, so I decided it would be better if we didn't see each other until after everything was settled. Divorce-wise.
It's very wise.
Good night, Mr. Baxter.
Good night.
Baxter, would you mind stepping in here for a minute?
Yes, Mr. Sheldrake.
There you are.
Much obliged. Here's a breakdown of figures on personnel turnover. 37% of our female employees leave to get married, and 22%
Baxter, you're working too hard. It's New Year's Eve. Relax.
Yes, sir.
Well, I suppose you'll be on the town tonight celebrating.
Naturally.
Me too. I'm taking Miss Kubelik out. I finally talked her into it.
I see.
The only thing is, Baxter, I'm staying at the athletic club, and it's strictly stag, so if you don't mind.
Don't mind what?
You know the other key to your apartment. Well, when we had that little scare about Miss Kubelik, I thought I'd better get rid of it quick, so I threw it out the window of the commuter train.
Very clever.
So now I'll have to borrow your key.
Sorry, Mr. Sheldrake.
What do you mean, sorry?
You're not going to bring anybody to my apartment.
I'm not just bringing anybody, I'm bringing Miss Kubelik.
Especially not Miss Kubelik.
How's that again?
No key.
Baxter, I picked you for my team because I thought you were a very bright young man. Do you realize what you're doing? Not to me, but to yourself. Normally, it takes years to work your way up to the 27th floor. But it only takes 30 seconds to be out on the street again. You dig?
I dig.
So what's it going to be? Now you're being bright.
Thank you, sir.
Say, Baxter, you gave me the wrong key.
No, I didn't.
But this is the key to the executive washroom.
That's right, Mr. Sheldrake. I won't be needing it because I'm all washed up around here.
What's gotten into you, Baxter?
Just following doctor's orders. I've decided to become a mensch. Do you know what that means? A human being.
Now, hold on, Baxter.
Save it. The old payola won't work anymore. Goodbye, Mr. Sheldrake.